chosen ones. They burn their bridge with you, and yet they are still throwing stones. Metaphorically speaking, think of like when you have a bridge, you have two separate pieces of land, right? And there's one land here and there's the other land here. And the bridge is what merges those two lands so that you can cross over. But what happened is that you are on this side of your land and they are on that side of their land. And there was this bridge that they were able to cross. But what happened is because of all of the betrayal, because of all of the lies, because of all of the manipulation, all of the deceit, all of the abuse, all of the trauma, all of the pain that they gave you. For every single time they stabbed you in the back, for every single time they jabbed you in the heart, for every single time they went behind your back and did so many things to you, to where they don't even, to where you know, because your intuition told you, but they don't know that you know what they've been doing behind your back. You see, they thought that it was going to be like everything that they were doing behind your back, that you weren't going to find out and they were going to get away with it. But you know what? Everything that is done to the dark is going to eventually come to the light. And even if they don't admit it themselves, you're going to find out. Whether you hear from another person, another trusted person, whether you find out intuitively or whether you see it so vividly in a dream, you will know what they've been doing and you know exactly what these people have been doing. Oftentimes, you may catch them doing sneaky stuff with your own two eyes or two ears. You may see them doing something with your own two eyes. And God allowed you to walk in on them doing something, or God allowed you to see what they were doing. So now that you have that confirmation, or you walked in on them and you heard a conversation that was discussing you and you walked in on it and you with your own two ears and it's like, you can't deny it. I just walked in on it, dude. Listen, they burned their bridge with you and they're still throwing stones over at you. They didn't betray your trust. They didn't broke you. And yet they are still, even though that they can't really, that bridge being burned, that's that conversation that they want to have with you. Like, you guys aren't as close as you used to be anymore. They don't really know too much about what's going on in your personal life. And yet they are still taking stones and throwing them to try to cause distractions in your life, to cause sabotage in your life, to cause chaos in your life. Still on the other side. Because they realized that they messed up and they lost their privilege to be in your life. So now they're trying to do whatever they can to make you feel worse. Leave those people where they're at. And all of those stones are stepping stones to your next level.